Bobcats. Posted, posted, posted. Tweeted, posted, post tweet. Post tweet anomaly. I'm gonna do this. Give me a second. I'll get rid of that. I forgot to change that. Change that. There we go. Give me a second. Press the button. And I hope everything's working. Congratulations, you've unlocked the special stream. We're gonna do quizzes.
Wow. Okay.
We're gonna do quiz times for you today's. Yep.
Great. Oh.
We love it. Here. We're gonna
very happy to be here for this.
It's quiz time. How do I do? Is F11 to make the thingy not do the? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons and the wrong things. The wrong screen. Press F11 on the wrong screen.
That's what it is in Firefox.
All right, there it is. We want to hold on. I want to. Okay, I got to give you the link to this. You got to do the quiz with me on your side. We won't be able to see you. You can just tell me your results.
Yeah.
Let me get you up there, and let me get you clicked on. This is the one we're doing now. This is the one we're doing. My name is Harris Treft, and I invented a new kind of good and plenty for cattle. Would you care to try one? Good evening.
Remind me what good and plenty is?
The stupid candies that are terrible.
I see.
Yeah, like Mike and Eggs, which are also terrible.
Okay. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Good evening. Harris is the name. Harris Treft. Sorry to bother you, fine sir or madame. I have a proposition for you. I've been developing a new kind of good and plenty for cattle. And I'd appreciate it if you tried it and let me know what you think. As cattle are incapable of giving me the measured feedback I require, I need you to make this candy as good as possible. As the plan is to sell the recipe to Good and Plenty, I can finally pay off my houseboat. Your help will be critical in making this happen. Are you ready to try my Good and Plenty for cattle?
Was buying a houseboat.
No, everyone needs one. Everyone needs one. You need a houseboat. You cannot blame this man for his fault of buying a houseboat. Everyone needs one.
I suppose.
Wonderful. Harris is pleased to hear this. I first got the idea to make Good and Plenty for cattle when I was driving around in a field one day, and noticed that none of the cattle in the field were enjoying Good and Plenties. I found this troubling. Took out the phone book, got on the horn with Good and Plenty, and asked if they had any suggestions for what to do. They did not. One resource will follow. So I said to myself, just because I don't have a fancy degree in Good and Plenty making, or even know what Good and Plenty tastes like due to my severe carnauba wax allergy, that doesn't mean I can't figure it out. I decided to give it a whirl, and 14 minutes later, I'd made this. Give it a try and tell me what you think. Wow, that looks like Good and Plenty for cattle, all right. Nice? I've seen better, but I'm sure the final version looks nicer. Wait, I have to eat that? Oh no. That does look like Good and Plenty for cattle, all right. I'd give that to a cattle.
Yeah, okay.
Now, of course, we all know God is dead and the world is run by lawyers who killed him. So I do have to ask, for legal purposes, if you're going to incur any and all risks posed by eating Good and Plenty for cattle, including side effects such as muscle failure, diarrheal quandaries, eyeball elusiveness, internal melting, to many lips diseases, and certain death.
Many lips disease? And certain death.
Too many lips. Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Wait, what?
Now, before actually biting into the Good and Plenty, or even sucking on it, really, probably be best for you to just let it rest on your tongue for 15 minutes to make sure it doesn't trigger any reactions or anything. Please go ahead and do this. Let me know what you think. Yum! After putting it on my tongue for 15 minutes, I can confirm this Good and Plenty for cattle tastes just as good as regular Good and Plenty. Something that reminds me of batteries, with that weird metal acid taste that batteries have, but overall it's still really good. Whoa. Or, oh god, I feel awful. I think I need to lie down. Batteries. The batteries one.
It seems a lot like battery acid.
Still very good, though.
This seems like something Queen Deltarune would eat.
Okay, now that I've rested on your tongue for a while, go ahead and chew and swallow the Good and Plenty, and tell me what you think. It's fantastic, Mr. Treff. Thanks for sharing Good and Plenty for cattle with me. I love it. Tastes alright, but gosh, something definitely feels a little off. My mouth feels damaged. I'm feeling worse than before. I'm okay.
Yeah, I think my mouth feels damaged.
um, personally, I think this is fantastic. It's great. Wonderful, wonderful.
Nah, I've taken mouth damage.
It sounds like you're enjoying the good and plenty for cattle. One quick thing I should have mentioned. Now, I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure how all this works, but cattle have all sorts of bonus stomachs and tongues and whatnot. So the way they digest good and plenty is going to be
Oh,
dramatically
of
different from how
course.
single stomach folks like yourself digest them. Therefore, you
Oh, yeah. That
probably
makes
shouldn't expect the
sense.
digestion process to go very smoothly for you. To be
Oh, yeah.
clear, this is an issue caused by your own digestive inadequacies and not the candy itself. So you can rest assured the cattle will not be harmed by this product, but still, you're probably suffering a bit of gastrointestinal agony right now, correct? Actually, I'm
It
feeling
does
great.
feel like I just ate
My
grass.
system is working. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty bad. Jesus, this really hurts. I'm doubled up with stomach pain. Thank good buddy killed my digestive system. It feels like stopped working entirely. I think my body might be shutting down. Please call ambulance if you haven't already.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
feeling
feeling
pretty bad.
great. I'm great.
I'm not.
Thank you for your input. It'll go a long
Well,
way
I don't
towards
have that cow stomach.
towards helping me achieve my dream of providing cattle with a third choice of food besides hay and grass. We are changing the world for the better. However, it should be noted that due to baffling digestive systems, cows eat by chewing their food, swallowing it, regurgitating it, and then chewing it a second time. And if you don't do the same, I'm afraid your vehicle will be useless. So could you please go ahead and regurgitate the good and plenty and then eat it again like a cow would? Way ahead of you, Mr. Treft. I already did it and loved it. Can't say I particularly enjoyed eating something I just regurgitated, but I could definitely see a cow liking it. Jesus Christ, this is so unpleasant. Why am I doing this? This is terrible.
So why am I doing
Call an
this?
ambulance. I'm way ahead of you. I understand how cows work. I know this off the back of my head. I'm perfectly in tune with my cow self.
Why is he testing this on humans?
Listen, we don't ask the questions that. Listen, only God can answer these questions, and he's dead. So, well, yeah,
Of
exactly.
course.
What are you gonna do about it?
That's how they get you. That really is how they get you, isn't it?
Brilliant, thank you. Having now experienced the good and plenty exactly as a cow would, can you give me your honest opinion on the candy? Do you think cattle will actually enjoy the good and plenty I've made for them? I think the cattle will go absolutely crazy with this wonderful new treat you made for them. You've truly outdone yourself, Mr. Treff. Congratulations. I'll be totally honest, good and plenty wasn't that great. Then again, probably still better than grass or whatever, so sure, I think cattle would like it. Enjoy? No. But they'll always eat them anyways because they're cows, and cows aren't smart. Indiscernible gurgling sounds.
Yeah, I don't know
Uh,
if they'd enjoy it, but they'll probably take it. Yeah.
I think they'll like it. I think they would like it. A cattle would like it. Um, Congratulations, your feedback on the good and plenty for cattle was extremely valuable and it helped make the product a huge commercial success. Tractor Supply stores across the nation can't keep the sensational new treat on their shelves. None of this would be possible without you. Thank you so much. Did you get the same results?
Okay. Thanks to your tough yet fair feedback, Mr. Treff decided it wasn't worth even bothering with his invention. He realized that he just doesn't have good ideas, and he's not a person who will ever change the world for the better. So, in the interest of not being a burden on the rest of mankind, decided to commit suicide by covering himself in good and plenties and having cattle eat him alive.
Ah, classic.
I wouldn't have gone that far, man.
Classic.
Just like stop making the stuff. Just like get a day job. It's okay. It's okay.
Stream is once again dropping frames, but I'm having this recorded. I'm gonna upload this if this fucks up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is gonna I can just tell this is gonna be my favorite quiz. I can just tell this one's gonna be my favorite quiz ever. Now I need to know, can you identify all the parts of Tony Shalhoub from memory?
Probably not.
This is not an open book quiz. So put away your Tony Shalhoub almanac and monk anatomy map and get ready for a challenge. Can you identify all the parts of Tony Shalhoub from memory? Let's start off with an easy one. Remember which part of Tony Shalhoub this is? Yes, of course. This is the entrance to Tony Shalhoub. I'm not sure. This might be Tony Shalhoub's leg. This is Tony Shalhoub's stamen, a member organ used to fertilize females of the species. If I'm not mistaken, this part does not appear in Tony Shalhoub. It's the entrance, of course. We all know this.
It's the entrance.
It's one of those well-known parts of Tony Shalhoub. What is it called? This part is known as the roof of Tony Shalhoub. Again, I'm not totally sure. This looks to me like Tony Shalhoub's leg. Hmm. This Tony Shalhoub's petal. It's a vibrant color attracts insects and also provides beauty for all the world to admire. I'm pretty sure this part is not included on Tony Shalhoub, at least not the version I'm familiar with. If this is a question intended to make me doubt knowledge of Tony Shalhoub, then congratulations, it worked. It's the roof.
Yeah.
This might be a little tougher. See if you can name this Tony Shalhoub part. Inside here is Tony Shalhoub's main room. Take this with a grain of salt, because I'm not 100% positive. This is at least one of Tony Shalhoub's legs. If not, it might be a foot. The central part of Tony Shalhoub is called the ovary. Inside of it are Tony Shalhoub's ovules, which develop into seeds when fertilized. It seems far too large to be an element of Tony Shalhoub. The Tony Shalhoub I have studied is at most 1/8 of the size of the so-called part. Please research more carefully before you publish a Tony Shalhoub quiz like this again. It's the main room. We all love our main room of Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah. Yeah. Are the correct answers just all going to be one?
I don't know. Keep your notes out of sight. Which part of Tony Shalhoub is this?
Oh.
This is, of course, Tony Shalhoub's Christmas light display.
Oh.
This is a tough one. My answer's leg. This is one of Tony Shalhoub's sepals, which protect him when he's in his bud stage before he blossoms each spring. There's something known as part of Tony Shalhoub is much too small, wide, bright, hollow, and velvety to appear anywhere on Shalhoub. I've never been more certain of anything. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with sepals.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I don't think it's part of Tony Shalhoub. It doesn't look like it.
No. This is a Tony Shalhoub knowledge quiz. I feel like, why would they throw a question like this out there? I feel like this is very rude to all the Tony Shalhoub fans out there. The Shalhoubers, if you will.
Yeah.
Many people call this their favorite part of Tony Shalhoub. How would you describe it? The new storm windows, of course.
Oh, those are the windows.
Going out a limb here, this image is going to show the upper parts of Tony Shalhoub's quadriceps. Legs. These are Tony Shalhoub's pollen tubes, which unfortunately cause allergic reactions in millions of people each year. I'm going to be such an exercise for my tutor this week, because I simply do not recognize this part of Tony Shalhoub. To say I'm disturbed by performance on this quiz would be an understatement. I've studied Tony Shalhoub tirelessly the better part of the past decade. The storm windows, of course.
Yeah.
This is the attic of Tony Shalhoub, inside which many treasures are stored. This is what I feel more confident about. This is definitely Tony Shalhoub's leg. The seed of Tony Shalhoub, the form which all Tony Shalhoubs grow. Maybe because it's studied in Paris rather than the US, I cannot believe this is truly a piece of Tony Shalhoub. I fear my education has not been up to par. Excuse me while I process this upsetting revelation of my understanding of Tony Shalhoub. It's the attic.
That's the attic.
From his entrance to his attic, you clearly know you're Tony Shalhoub. If you really completely assess my memory, you are miles ahead of even those educated architects. Well done on your Tony Shalhoub knowledge. Thank you. I am a true Shalhouber.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I guess so am I.
I have watched many, many hours, countless hours of Monk. I am very familiar.
Oh, he was on Monk? Okay.
He was the main guy in Monk.
Okay.
He was Monk.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, that's a good one. I have to, because we all have to know this burning question. You have to know this burning question I'm about to give you right now. Let me just give you the link. You can do that on your own there. Now, is your dying prayer good enough to get you into heaven? We're really sorry about this. You're about to die. A few minutes to put your thoughts together and give one last dying prayer in an effort to ensure yourself a spot in heaven. You definitely don't want to screw this up. Good luck.
All right.
Doing some shit with your hands is a pretty important part of praying. What do you do with your hands during your dying prayer? Put it together on my chin, like a normal Christian prayer? No way. Everything possible from clasping together to doing those okay signs with the fingertips to just waving up towards the sky, towards God. Covering all bases here. Kind of do the devil horns thing with both hands and maybe headbang a little. Yeesh, am I really dying? I should really tell my kids I love them. Now it's time of this prayer. God doesn't want me in heaven. I guess that's on him. Devil horns thing. I'm pretty sure it's that. To me, it's the devil horns. I think that's the.
I'll go with number 4.
In the first line of the prayer, you should establish who you're praying to. What's the first line of your prayer? Dear Jesus Christ, Savior of whatever. Dear Jesus, Hove all blood, y'all, Almighty Lord, whom I call many names, for thou art so great I cannot choose but one. Here's a prayer for you. Dear Lord Satan, hear my last disgusting hissing belch of hatred and blasphemy. Look, I don't know God's name or religion. God is the right one. I don't think anyone else really does either. Surely a higher power with knowledge, capability to create the universe wouldn't be hung up on what they call them or a specific form of worship we choose. Lord Satan.
Yeah.
They've established who you're praying to. It's probably a good idea. Thank them for the life they give you. Thank you, blah, blah, blah. Blood, Jordan, Haley, and Braden in my several boats. Thank you so much, my guy or gal. Fuck. Thank you, Almighty Satan, for the wretched gift of death you're about to bestow upon me. Certainly appreciate the gift of life. What a strange, remarkable coincidence. The particular collection of atoms came together at the exact time and place to form me, and allowed me to experience the world as a conscious being. It's remarkable, really. If I owe my existence to some creator up in the sky, I truly am thankful for that. What I'm most thankful for is all my friends and lovers who made life so wonderful. Hi, Satan.
Oh.
It probably wouldn't hurt you to remind the higher power you're praying to of all the things you've done to honor them in your life.
Simple things. Yeah.
You know, make a stronger case for yourself. To your God, as the sun sets to the side of charity, I pray notes to my steadfast obedience to your commandments, blah, blah, blah. I don't go to church, temple, or mosque very often. I use old term interchangeably. Lol, you know what I mean? It's because my opinion. I think you'd agree. The best church is the one in your heart. I've opened the cross master by Bible daily. I lived the best life I could, and not some higher power would give me an eternal life of pleasure. I did it to make this world, the one we know is actually real and true, the best I could. Vomiting. It's usually good to include something about the sins you committed, because God knows all the stuff you may as well be honest about it. Forgive my transgressions, blah blah blah. New Testament, didn't come with your sin, and was changed by blah blah blah. Footprints poster on my bedroom wall. Great, good job, buddy. I don't know if you saw like everything I did. I just checked in periodically. I'm gonna be totally honest, admit that a lot of times it may look like I was gambling, having sex with prostitutes, but I was actually just learning about the wicked ways of the world, so I know what to avoid. By banging hookers, I was learning to better honor you. I've defiled the Holy Kingdom of Christ in many ways, throwing pieces at nuns, burning down churches, desecrating Christian graves, etc. And now ask the Beelzebub to defile my damned corpse for all eternity, while I writhe in blissful torment. I certainly wasn't perfect, but what human is, most bad actors have reason to be so. Be it their upbringing, traumas they've endured, addiction, struggles with mental health. This bad human behaviors is particularly by a list of possible causes that's just as long. Should we really compare the behavior of someone born into a wealthy, stable family with someone born to an addict in poverty? Can we judge an individual's behaviors without first understanding where they stem from? Defile the Holy Kingdom. Sorry to rush this, but death is near. Time to wrap your repair. God, beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop. Oh God, don't make me burn in hell. Fuck, I'm so sorry I fucked up. Whether God, Jesus, or Buddha, or the Italian Indian lady with all the arms, please don't make me burn in hell. I really almost said Italian. I don't even have to go to heaven. When will we find just a black white TV and some Stouffer's frozen lasagna? This is all I need in the afterlife. Give me a little chance. Let me live again. I go to church this time, I swear. Never got nothing else. Satan. Let's send a peace. I'd like to use the rest of the time to get my affairs in order, express my last wishes. Hell, Satan.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're in hell. Your arm's being ripped off by a minotaur, and Sammy Davis Jr. is shitting on your face. Too bad you didn't pay attention in Sunday school. You'd be golfing with Jesus right now.
I didn't even go. Well.
What was yours?
Well, hey, I'm also going to hell. Hey, we can hang out in hell now.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, we're gonna get shit on.
That's an upside.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that part's not so great, but you know what? We're together now. We're going through it together.
Yeah. This one is okay. Well, this I'm sure will be a completely factual, 100% factual, true, actual events that people remember. Definitely not fake. 100% true.
Oh. Oh, I don't watch wrestling. I'm gonna choke on this one.
How many of these incredible WWE moments do you remember? WWE has brought us countless high-flying, bone-crushing moments over the years. Only the most devoted wrestling buffs remember them all. Think you're the ultimate fan? Take this quiz to prove it. Number 1. When Hulk Hogan accidentally zipped his mustache into his boots and had to frog waddle around the ring with his face stuck to his feet for the trying to do this tag team match at SummerSlam '88. Yeah, that was a good time. Great oldies. Love it.
I wasn't alive then.
When Bret the Hitman Hart put on his sunglasses on an 8-year-old fan and the child instantly aged into an old man. Also a real good
Oh
classic right
yeah,
there.
that happens all the time, you know.
When Andre the Giant tripped into the stands and crushed 8 lucky fans to death. Yep, we all remember that day.
I
Oh.
mean, it happens.
When Sergeant Slaughter was justly tried and hanged by U.S. military tribunal for violating the Stolen Valor Act. Don't remember that one.
Mm-hmm.
When Mr. Mag turned WG into a family affair, bringing his adult children, Doink the Clown and Dig the Clown into the fold as honor talent. Yep, I remember that one.
Oh, I missed that.
Doink classics. When Harriet Tubman was inducted into WWE Hall of Fame, and no one really understood why, the gesture was none less appreciated. Don't remember that one.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, but like, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess.
When Jim Ross accidentally left his mic on during a bathroom break, treated fans to a riveting play-by-play as he passed the kidney stone. Yep. We all remember that blunder.
That was all over Twitter.
And Shawn Michaels accidentally picked 11 birds in a row while furiously attempted to his sweet chin music finish on Razor Ramon at SummerSlam 95. Yep. When Big Show and the Fabulous Moolah squared off in the ring to determine once and for all which gender is stronger. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
The Raw episode where no one was mad at to fight each other, so the wrestlers just took turns shipping each other's air in the ring. Yep. Excuse me. Legendary Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind where CTE was invented. Oh, just remembering these funny moments, these great moments. Brock Lesnar's head briefly got swallowed by his shoulder muscles, and paramedics had to pry it out to a person and suffocate to death on his own bra.
Oh man, I'm surprised he survived that one.
When a wasp scared everyone out of the ring in the 97th Royal Rumble, it was named the winner.
Oh yeah.
Yep. When Paul Bearer revealed that his trademark gear was full of rollings. When then President Barack Obama delivered address on Monday Night Raw announcing that the SEAL team's successful shooting, killing Iron Sheik after years of terrorizing American wrestlers, bringing closure to one of the most painful chapters in U.S. history. It's one of those big fake lies. Iron Sheik actually still lives. It's one of those fake news things. Sorry, Iron Sheik is alive. He's hiding in the catacombs.
But I remember the announcement though.
Yes. The incredible, gory, tragic episode of SmackDown led to swords being unilaterally banned in the WWE.
Oh, they banned swords, man. I was so sad when that happened.
Tisk. When aging Hulk Hogan started doing his famous "I can't hear you" gesture, but it hurt us and it bummed everyone out. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's time for him to retire, honestly.
This next one hits so hard. Oh my god. I love this next one. The 14-hour episode of SmackDown that Terrence Malick directed. It wasn't bad per se, but certainly wasn't something you'd want to watch more than once. Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one. I heard it wasn't so great.
Yep. When legendary character wrestler Mick Foley ditched his popular Mankind persona and reinvented himself as John Cena.
Oh, that's who that guy is. Okay, I thought he looked familiar.
First couple of years, they started leaving steel chairs at ringside while the wrestlers just thought you were supposed to sit on them.
Oh, yeah.
When Undertaker did his whole walk on the top rope bit for 2 hours to distract the entire audience while Sting changed the clean up after Owen Hart's fall. Ouch, that's... Sheesh. That one's a sheesh, but I remember that one, sure. Jesus Christ. Don't pull punches with that one, I guess. Whew. Okay. Whew. All right. The time when one of the fake punches actually connected and both wrestlers immediately started to right. Yep.
Oh.
Do
they not normally?
Nope. They don't.
Do they not normally connect?
They don't normally immediately start crying.
No. The crying part, I remember. I thought it was weird because, like, what, you get punched in the face all the time. Why are you crying?
When WWE fans angrily demanded answers as to how wrestlers can wear those skin-tight spandex undies, yet not have the outline of their genitals explicitly visible, and Vince McMahon just calmly explained it's because most wrestlers are eunuchs. Yep. Remember that one. When Gene Okerlund's nipple rings were clearly visible beneath his dress shirt, and everyone sort of silently agreed to not acknowledge it. Yep. When The Phantom Menace came out, there was a Star Wars crossover episode of Raw where all the wrestlers took turns doing their power moves on Yoda. Mm-hmm. Famous.
Oh, yeah.
When the immense popularity of Stone Cold Steve Austin inspired the American populace to give denim trousers or blue jeans a try. Mm-hmm. He made them popular. When Hulk Hogan, secretly backed by Silicon Valley billionaire Peter Thiel, won $140 million judgment against Gawker and forced the website into bankruptcy, take a dangerous legal precedent that empowers the free press and provides a court-sanctioned blueprint for dismantling the First Amendment protections. Yep. When most of the guys died. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Tragic.
You, the ultimate wrestling fan. Seriously, is that you, Vince? You really, really know your stuff. It's clear you spent a lot of time with these watching large, oily muscle men hitting and yelling at each other. For that, you should be proud. Good work. Yeah.
Yep. I got 18.
I think 27 was the actual true one. I think I remember that.
Oh.
I think it was. I can't remember. Was it if it was the racist thing or one of the sex tape things or whatever? I don't remember, but. Oh yeah. I think that sounds familiar. Oh God. Maybe it was someone else, not Gawker, but I don't know. Someone got sued, I think. Um. Hmm. Yeah. Let's do this one. We need to set this straight. We need to get this guy going. We need to get him. We all know what he did.
What are we doing?
Can you teach Big Bird to act appropriately in court during his upcoming murder trial? Big Bird is some kind of huge chicken who might have recently killed a person. He has to appear in court next week to stand trial for murder. Unfortunately, Big Bird has no idea he's supposed to behave in court. And with his own devices, he'll cause lots of problems for himself. He needs some coaching. Can you teach Big Bird to act appropriately during his upcoming murder trial? Take this quiz to find out.
Oh yeah, I've played plenty of Ace Attorney, so I should do just fine on this.
Oh, server's apparently down for the site where your face appears because it's now showing me a thing. Web server is down. Your face is no longer appearing. Your avatar is gone now.
Oh, my face is gone.
I guess the website is down now. Right now. Okay, good to know. I'll leave it in the corner there.
Damn.
Oh well.
That's just gonna add to this whole thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. It's late. They probably would put the servers to bed. But off the bat, it's important to know Big Bird is accused of killing an ambassador from the French consulate in New York City. They were discovered disemboweled. Okay. And a huge pile of big yellow feathers was found next to the body, along with the words "Bag Bird" written in blood. How do you advise the Big Bird to explain away this evidence? I would instruct Big Bird to tell the jury the feathers probably came over from Grover. Since we've got a killer named Bag Bird on the loose, I'd tell Big Bird to tell the police to look for Bag Bird. I don't instruct Big Bird to tell the jury the feathers are his, but he found the French ambassador after he was already dead and tried to bring him back to life by dumping piles of feathers on him. Lots of people shed big piles of yellow feathers when they're killing people. This could have come from anyone. I tell Big Bird to just ignore it. They gotta look for Bag Bird. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
One thing that's important to know about Big Bird is he's obsessed with teaching lessons. This makes him a good fit on Sesame Street. But when he's not on Sesame Street, he carries around a trash bag filled with a large assortment of spiders, cockroaches, and other insects whom he refers to as his students. Periodically, Big Bird will open up his trash bag filled with bugs and shout educational things into it like, "The letter J is coming to kill me," or "French is just Spanish spoken in a deeper voice." If he pulls the shit in front of a jury, it's not going to win him any goodwill. How would you discourage this behavior? I would tell Big Bird the bugs and spiders in the trash bag already know everything and are professors at Harvard. There's no need to continue teaching them stuff. Join the bag of bugs and spiders in Syria. Tell Big Bird his students joined ISIS. I drop a calculator in the trash bag. Tell Big Bird the bugs and spiders are learning math from the calculator. His service is no longer necessary. Let Bird keep yelling lessons at the bugs. Maybe future members also let carry on a big bag of insects and teach them things to find Big Bird more relatable. Harvard. I think Harvard. That's what I go with.
Yeah, I'm going with the calculator.
Fair. According to Big Bird, his alibi for where he was at the time of the murder.
I don't want to take away his
Oh, God. Oh, my God. My throat. Hold on. I need to drink water. His alibi for where he was at the time of the murder was that he was looking at Elmo. Elmo cannot confirm whether or not this is true. He says that on the night of the murder, he was in an unconscious trance-like state, brought on by the music of Frank Zappa. So Elmo has no memories of what happened last night. How would you suggest Big Bird alter his alibi? I would urge Big Bird to include more specific details, such as where he was looking at Elmo, what Elmo was doing while Big Bird looked at him. I would urge Big Bird to include more specific details in the alibi, such as whether or not he was looking at Elmo in the dark or looking at Elmo from far away. I would tell Big Bird to change his alibi from looking at Elmo to staring at Elmo. I would tell Big Bird any alibi is fine as long as he whispers it.
I'm going with number one.
I'm going with staring.
The details can probably help.
I think the staring. When Big Bird is in a large group of people, such as the courtroom, he likes to perform what he calls his special trick. To perform a special trick, Big Bird lays an egg on the floor and sits on it for about 15 minutes. Then the egg hatches and a human arm crawls out. Big Bird picks up the human arm, uses to slap him on the face. Big Bird's special trick is disgusting and violent. You should not do it in court. How would you discourage Big Bird from doing a special trick during his murder trial? Would have Big Bird sterilized by a veterinarian or car mechanic in order to make sure he can't lay eggs in court?
Car mechanic?
Yeah, you know, they do work on birds too. Just gotta bring one in. You ever tried it?
I guess so.
I would tell Big Bird,
I haven't.
Everyone in the courtroom has already seen Gordon Ramsay do a similar trick in an episode of MasterChef. So if he does it, nobody will be impressed. I would tell Big Bird he can make money if he sells his eggs on Craigslist. He's just wasting them by doing a special trick for free. Big Bird's special trick actually sounds really impressive. I would let him go for it. Let him make the trick stand up and cheer. Sell them on Craigslist, duh. Make some fucking money, idiot.
Gordon Ramsay's done that before, man. It's not gonna win you any points. Just trust me. I know what I'm doing here.
Professionals here.
Yeah.
One of Big Bird's most serious problems is he can't tell the difference between himself and other birds. If he sees a regular-sized bird, like a pigeon or something, he points at it and says, "That's me, there I am." Then he'll try to eat the smaller bird while remembering, "It's me, I have to eat him." It's deeply unnerving to witness, and as some kind of bird flew past the window of the courtroom during his murder trial, he would definitely alienate the jury with his bizarre behavior. What steps would we take to ensure this doesn't happen? Stand outside the courtroom with tennis rackets, swat away into birds, get close to Big Bird. Explain to Big Bird he's the only Big Bird. I'd prove this by eating a family-sized bucket of KFC in front of him. Showing him when to eat the chicken, nothing bad happens to him because not other birds. If the bird goes into the courtroom, I'll put a name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Reggie." So when Big Bird sees the regular-sized bird, he'll say, "I thought that bird was me, but it's Reggie." Big Bird's right. Those birds are Big Bird. Every bird is Big Bird. Reggie, obviously.
Yeah, Reggie's the way to go here.
Just a heads up, every so often, Big Bird's eyes will roll into his head and scream. Today's lesson brought to you by the number 8. The 50-foot tall marble statue of the number 8 will emerge from the ground.
I see. Okay.
Destroying everything in its path. There's no way to stop this from happening. Make a note of that.
I'll make a note of that.
Okay, one last thing. Cookie Monster recently told Big Bird about the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and now Big Bird is very afraid of hammers. When the judge makes the gavel, Big Bird's probably gonna shoot in.
Ooh, yeah, that
directly
definitely
into his face as the unconscious defense mechanism. How'd you prepare Big Bird so he's not afraid of the gavel sound? I'd make him wear a pair of earmuffs in court. He cannot hear the gavel sound. I would tell Big Bird Cookie Monster was
Oh, yeah,
lying.
that's a smart
The
idea.
Romans never crucified Jesus. I would tell him Jesus passed away at the age of 63 because he accidentally inhaled his own beard in his sleep and suffocated. I would give Big Bird immersion therapy, showing pictures of hammers for 12 continuous hours prior to his appearance in court.
That's gonna
It's
be a lot
entirely
of ink to
possible
clean up.
his judge didn't use his gavel to crucify Big Bird. He has every right to be afraid. 63.
I'm going with the earmuffs.
Hey, nice job. According to this quiz, you'd be really good at teaching Big Bird to act appropriately in court during his upcoming murder trial. Obviously, there's nothing anyone can do to make Big Bird totally normal. With you by his side, he's got a real shot to beat this murder rap.
Okay,
What was
I got the
yours?
same result.
Oh, wow. Some different
Same,
answers, but we still got
yeah.
the same. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very good at defending Big Bird.
Oh yeah. Look, listen. We co-defended Larry Butts. We could do anything.
True. Hmm. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we have time for one more. Oh god, there's a couple good ones though. Oh god. No, there's another good one. Oh god, I don't know what to do. What should we end on? No, we'll end on this one. This is the first one I saw, and I was gonna choose it anyways before, and then we'll choose it. This is the last one we'll do. How many things have you named your Wi-Fi network to still encourage your upstairs neighbor's sex life? Seeing how you almost never hear any passionate moaning
I
or
never
grunting
thought of
coming
it
through your
either.
ceiling, it seems your upstairs neighbors have a pretty lackluster sex life. So it's up to you to fix that. How many things have you named your Wi-Fi network to subtly encourage them to spice things up in the bedroom? Paul's Wi-Fi, do more sex. Too obvious. Come on, guys. Fuck faith.
No.
Turn off the game and throws in mate. Yep. Penis tonight. Penis tonight guest.
Oh yeah. Penis tonight guest. That
Crack,
one's much more effective because they'll actually log onto it.
crack my ceiling with sex. Lex here, donking X'd. We can all hear you not fucking Wi-Fi. I helped you carry that TV. You owe me sex sounds. Might want to doink a. Downstairs neighbor wants you to fuck X. Let me know if you need lube. Got plenty up here, just ask. Want to try no Wi-Fi? Explore pegging. More like Sexfinity Wi-Fi. Neckgear 69.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We fucking down here, wind it up there. That, yep. It's the sperm and hour guest. Want to faintly smell you fucking. Those are all good choices.
Oh yeah.
19 to 31 on this list. Not bad, not bad. So you tried quite a few sexy Wi-Fi network names to goad your upstairs neighbor into love making. Keep it up. Persistence pays, so continue tittling your neighbors with the new kinky Wi-Fi network names until you drive them insane with less than every turn into a 24-hour fuckfest that you get to listen in on. Doesn't get any hotter than that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good end. Good end.
Yeah.
Is the website back? The website's
Great.
not back yet. All right. Well, you're still gone. It's the website's not back, but whatever. We'll do more of these. We'll also do more of these with the internet's less fucky, so we'll see. I'll probably upload this later then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.